abantu bakhombise baqeda bafana bakithi ukukhathala abanakho ukukhathazeka abanakho ngezwe ngoba kulona into eyodwa nje bafana bakithi abantu abakhona lapha bathi umuntu ongenaphepha lokuba kuleli izwe akushaya iteti esengasekho kuleli izwe. Abantu bakhathele bafana bakithi. Abantu bakhombisa ngokusobala ukuthi they are so tired. Kuphela amehlo, kuphela amehlo. Kuphela amehlo. Kuphela amehlo. Kuphela amehlo bafana. Khona abanye abaqhamuka lapha. Kuphela amehlo. Kuphela amehlo. Kuphela amehlo, kuphela amehlo. Kuphela amehlo bafana bakithi, kuphela amehlo. Kuphela wona amehlo. Kuphela amehlo bafana bakithi. Kuphela amehlo ngempela. People are very tired. People are showing that they are tired. Bafana konakele bafana we. Konakele bafana. Umuntu omholi akancinze omunye umholi amtshela ukuthi ubonile yini eGoli. Uyabezwa yini abantu, uyakwazi ukuzwa abantu ukuthi bafunani bathini. Ungaphambani nabantu. Awubuka lento, buka lento le. Buka lento le. Buka lento abantu ngendlela abayisupporta ngakhona imashi. Le mashi iholwe izinsizwa. Uphakela umthakathi, ngizwe mkhulu. Nayo inkosi khona lapha. Bese kuba izinduna zasemahostela. Induna ihostela ekusukela kulona bekukwaThema Hostel. Njengamanje kubhekwe eSprings. Ilokhu ibanjwe kanjalo madoda. Sibonga zonke insizwa eyiphumile neyintokazi eyiphumile ngomunye asubheka lana. Abantu abaningi abantu besilisa. Okusho ngokusobala ukuthi hopha sopha mase kusukuma abantu besilisa ngoba abantu besilisa abazwana noshidi. So whomever umholi akancinze omunye umholi amdlulisa le video le ukuthi people of Gauteng, of Johannesburg, Thema Hostela, Springs are so tired. This is the showing. This is the showing. This is the showing. Ngelezi. 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 Ngelezi is about to killing. Ngelezi is about to killing. Ngelezi is about to killing. Ngelezi is about to killing njengamanje. Ngelezi is about to killing. Ngelezi is about to killing. Uzulu omnyama ondlela zimhlophe. Zulu omnyama ondlela zimhlophe. bafana bakithi. Awu bafana bakithi. Awu bafana bakithi. Awu. Awuboni. Intelezi, it's about to curling. Intelezi. About to curling. About to curling. Intelezi is running. Intelezi is running. Mama! Intelezi is running. 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 Konakele kakhulu bafana bakithi, konakele kakhulu egoli. Konakele kakhulu egoli bafana bakithi. Igoli likhombisa amandla igoli. Igoli likhombisa amandla igoli. Abantu basegoli bakhombisa amandla. Abantu basegoli bakhombisa amandla. Bathi balesaba igazi, we don't scare of blood. People of Johannesburg, they're showing. People of Johannesburg. People of Johannesburg, they're showing. Hey, ngiyashutha lana uboni. Hayi bafethu. Yebo. Abantu basegoli bafana bakithi bayakhombisa baqedile ukutshengisa isizwe ukuthi thina sikhathele siyigoli. Baqedile ukukhombisa ukuthi bakhathele how these people are tired. Baqedile abantu basegoli ukukhombisa. Abantu basegoli baqedile ukukhombisa ukuthi bakhathele kangakanani. Baqedile abantu basegoli. People of Johannesburg, people of Gauteng, they show all of, with all powers that they have, to showcase that are tired of really one. Bafana bakithi ziyakhala segoli. Imashi ibisuka bafethu konakele kakhulu. Imashi bisuka laphana kwaTheme Hostel ibheke eSprings. Sly goal bafethu, buka nje bafethu abantu baningi kanjani bayinyoka. Angazi ukuthi inyokani ihlobo lwenyoka lolungaka ngeke olunye uhlobo lenyoka lolu olungaka. Abantu bakhombisa ngokusobala ukuthi bakhathele kwangempela. Nanso-ke indlela abantu abakhombisa ngayo ukuthi they are so tired. Because umubheka nje ukuthi kungaphuma abantu abangaka bezongena emgwaqeni for nothing. Yayizwa loo nto, ayikho loo nto, ayikazi ibe khona loo nto. Okusho ngempela ukuthi people are protesting something that is very, very serious thing. So whomever the leader of the society who will see this video kudingeka ukuthi ancinze ayidlulisele nakwabanye abakhulu nakwabanye uyabo. Ayi bafana ngeke konakele bafana abantu abangaka. Hey abantu bakhathele ngempela abantu bakhathele ngempela abantu bangaka hayi abantu bakhathele ngempela abantu hayi bafana bakithi liyabhubha eGoli uma ungekho eGoli wangazi ukuthi ukuphi. Abantu baseGoli base baphuma awusuka ngathi impetho zendlovu. Njengoba besibona namhlanje le mashi iholwa induna zasehostela kanye noPhumela Mthakathi izwe mkhulu. Abafana bakithi abantu bakhathele. People are very tired of the people is showing around him here in Springs. Suga. Ay bafana bakithi. Ay. Awumongameli. Khathalekile chawe. Hey, ngibonga nami wangisize.
Avume ngiyabhanga ngifakela umthakathi akhe.
Uyabhanga, ungawela umthakathi. Uyabhanga.
Avume ngiyabhanga ngifakela umthakathi akhe.
Uyabhanga, ungawela umthakathi. Uyabhanga.
Avume ngifakela umthakathi nohlelo wethu wala Springs okuyena ophethe lonke lolu hlelo uzokwethula-ke i-memorandum noma iprogram esiyiphetheyo namhlanje ku-Station Command wala ekhaya, and then sizocela ukuthi ayiphendule, sizocela ayidlulise engayiqhundi.
Ya yedlulise nje bazosiphendula bona ngithi nayi
iphendula uyabona mase beyifundile sizocela u-Station Commander esinaye uhlalo wethu
ayidlalele nje ayendlalele ukuthi ithini
Abahambe!
Mangibonge ukhona khona la namhlanje. Thanda ukuphakamisa ukubonga okukhulu futhi kuphakela umthakathi. Ushilo ukuthi namhlanje elamanqamu sesifikile la eSprings. Konke okuqukethwe ile memorandum kuyaziwa izwe lonke ngoba ilanguage ayishintshi. Sithi mabahambe babafuyile kulama building bazobakhipha futhi. Number of the demands that this community is saying, would you please attend to it within a number of days and respond? So your response in writing so that everyone here can have records for this.
Mandinthi amapoint awu-4
Ama-point awu-4.
wafunde mfowethu wafunde beweza
Order, please.
Point yokuqala, we demand that all undocumented foreigners must urgently leave South Africa. That's number one.
nakho-ke
We demand that government must prioritize South Africans, not foreigners.
Yes.
We demand that the businesses that are operated in South Africa, they must be regulated and qualified by law.
Level.
To President Ranko Ramaphosa, we demand that South Africa should be prioritized for South Africans in all that is supposed to be put in front. So Ramaphosa is instructed to leave the office and take them out. Ilawo amaphuzu. Sithi mabahambe.
Okay, we just want to acknowledge that we have received the memorandum. We will respond accordingly. And we thank you for your cooperation, and we trust that everything will go well going forward. Thank you very much.
Sorry, sir. All the problems that are written in that paper, they are 32 years old. Can they please be solved now? See, we won't pressure you, but we want you to have that in your mind, that we are no longer willing to wait.
Yes.
With these problems, we are just highlighting them. They are already there. Sir. The police that are involved in criminality in your station, you know them. Please deal with them now, before the community take the law into their hands, and then you arrest the community that is trying to help the government. We are not calling for any leader to come down. We are saying, please, we are South Africans, prioritize us.
Yes.
That's all we are saying. So we want the police, we love you police, you are our brothers. Besides being police, you are community members, you are men, you are fathers, you are husbands, you are community members, and like us. All we are saying, let us, whoever was doing the wrong thing, they were stealing, They were just doing it because there was nothing, there was no law, there was nothing. Now we are saying, we are here as community of South Africa. We will not call for you to come down. We are saying sort out your police station, sort out your police. We are not saying Ramaphosa must leave the position. We are saying he must enforce the laws in the border. He must enforce the laws in the harbor, in the customs, in Home Affairs, in everywhere. And if the government is short of money, we as South Africans, all the South Africans can come with one block, one bag of cement. And these men are artisans, they are leaders, they are bricklayers, they are surveyors, they are engineers, building engineers and building inspectors. We will volunteer as South Africans. One block, one cement, we go to the border and we help build that line. So please help us.
Ngenza kwethu ukubonga amagama asabekiwe abafowethu induna zonke ezikhona la eGoli. Njengoba sihleli lapha nje.
Hayi wethu.
Njengoba
Induna ilungisa phela induna leyayo.
Sizolungisa isimo sokuthi ukuhlala kwethu kanje is a sign of peace, is a sign of ukuthi we are not intending to have any war. Mawubuka la mangakana namaglass nekolo beyivuliwe. Lokhu siqalile ukumasha. Akho ngisho elodi fast and free. Akho ngisho imoto yodwa elimele imoto. Leyo nto leyo iyodwa is a pure demonstration of a tired normal citizen of South Africa that says enough is enough. Can these illegal immigrants perish in this country? And ukufakazela umfowethu kulokhu akushilo, he raised a very important point lapho athi khona njengoba njengamanje we have no resources, we have no budget, but we are on the street on a daily basis. Mangabuka laba bantu politically kuthiwa laba bantu balethwe ngani badlani benzani ngoba bona bahambe beqoqa amaphara bewasemaralini abo bethi abavotele beqamba manga. Kodwa namhlanje sibona ama-South African citizens, all corners of South Africa besukuma beshita yodwa bethi abahamba abantu bafika bengelawo amaphepha. Umongameli ukhuluma izolo into esibonga iyodwa ukuthi uyazenza izinto zethu kodwa kunye kushilo asikuzwanga. Ngoba i-South Africa yethu have turned to a talk show stage la vele ubamba umbhobho kuyakhulunywa akwenziwe. All we want is action. Siyoqala ukumbona umongameli ukuthi ngempela uneqiniso mhlazana wenza i-action plan and futhi asho ukuthi ingakanani ibudget ozifaka lapha enizoya kanjani. Kodwa I want to support i-statements kamfowethu Ndabandaba la athi khona one home, one cement, one block. Sizakhele thina imingcele yethu. Laba bantu bazohamba bethanda bengathandi. Ngithi mina all corners of South Africa umuzi nomuzi awube nefleke, umuzi nomuzi awuyilungiselela ukuthi ngempela kophuma kuzophume ngisho iboshwa zihambe ziyokhanda umngcele wethu sikhandele sikhombisa ukuthi ngempela we are willing to represent this country because we are non-politically and we are non-violent and we are peaceful. And akakwazi umongameli ukusuka yena ayothi in buildings azothi umongameli thina fanele masibona isigebengu sisiyeke. Uyena udeclare iwar umongameli kahle masho njalo. Yebo. Ngoba uma ngabe ubona ubugebengu benzeka kuwe phambi kwakho unelungelo lokuthi siphinda isigebengu ubize amaphoyisa umbeka usikake ungasilimazi usikake kuze kufike bomthetho. Ngoba to sit and watch the crime happening in front of you is the crime itself. It is in the rule of law.
Thank you so much, all the media houses. We thank you so much for covering. Sorry, Baba, nilingana nazo zonke intatheli. Siyazi ukuthi uyitshela ukuthi umkhulu kunabanye ambuhlale lapha futhi esikhaleni. So suke sikuyekise uqala ube no SABC ubuye nezinkinga zakho. Akasivezi thina sikhuluma iqiniso. We are saying if the government doesn't have the budget, we as South African, we can mobilize one home, one bag of cement, one block, and all these men can go to the border. We have engineers here, we have architects here, we have quantity surveyors here. We got building inspectors here. We can build that border with a zero budget from the government. They can take all that money and go and use it anywhere, or take the flight or steal it because they don't want to help the South Africans. The next president in this country is going to come from these people. It's not going to come from political parties. Done with political parties. They are wasting our time and they are making us a business. It's like we are a business. Also, Baba Upoisa, where's the station commander? Station commander, can you please scrap this thing called top crew? Why am I saying that, sir? Why a policeman is a drug dealer. He's a partner to a drug dealer. He's caught red-handed with a drug dealer, involved in a criminal activity. And then the Pop Crew says, no, he's got rights. What is the right of a policeman that took an oath and said he's going to protect the young kids of this country and women and men in the land? Why must you must be protected when you are already there? When you have broken the oath that you took and said, I will never commit crime in this country. So that Pop Crew nonsense must go away. If a policeman is 100% caught involved in criminal activity, he must be fired with no disciplinary hearing, nothing, because he broke the oath. Actually, he must be asked to resign from his work, because it's not right. The reason why, the reason why police are so caught up in this nonsense of criminality is because of that Pop Crew. That Pop Crew is nonsense and it must be scrapped. We are just proposing, we have no power, but we think if that Pop Crew is not there, police will be in line. A lot of police are involved, involuntarily involved in drugs, because his superior is involved in criminality. We love you, police. We feel your pain. We feel that the government is less paying you. That's why sometimes people are getting caught in these nonsense. But please, you took an oath. Mr. Station Commander, you know the police that are dirty in your station. Fix them, fire them, transfer them to other stations that are okay. Transfer them to Hillbrow, because every police there is okay with that nonsense that is happening there. Okay, so Siantanda Bubab, Siantanda Mapoisa, we will never go against you. We will always follow the law. We'll always follow your order. But some of the police must also toe the line, because we can't have civilians obeying the law and we find the law enforcing officer not obeying the law. Sikalama South Africans, we've thanked the media. Sikalama South Africans, you must understand me as we have no political aspirations, we just want you to awaken our leaders. And if our leaders wake up tomorrow and fix themselves and become people and become human beings, not parasites, we will stop this with immediate effect. Let us spend all those budgets in the correct way. One home, one bag of cement, one block. We are going to the border and we're building that border.
abantu bethu bahleli mabebele vandalize angazi ukuthi
ubani osho njalo hayi akho umuntu ozovandalize laba bakahla siqali thina uba umoya wethu nje obasila no sensitizer ngicela nibize induna mhlonishwa ihlanganisa abantu behambe kahle abantu induna ibanake phela abantu angithi induna inaba abantu banezinduna ngithi ayithatha abantu induna ithatha abantu bayihambe nabo manje ningalindi le interview yekeni le interview ayihlangane nezinto eziningi. Sicela ukuthi induna iqoqa abantu bazo mase kunegama elinjalo ukuze singagcini silimala thina.
Kodwa ngicela usisize eKhatide.
Mama abanye bazobe sebehambile nje ngizothi ngiqede lapho bese behambile abanye.
Ukuze kube ne-order ngamanje abantu bafuna ukubona uKhatide la ngakhona.
Okay. All right. Shani Mashinyane nangichithela isikhathi ngijawu kuyokweshela lapha ngeke zona. Nazi into mina nje intatheli. Sobona awungibuza umbuzo ngisibuza.
Okay.
Buza.
Are you ready?
Hayi buza umbuzo serious hayi.
No. Why? What do you have to say
Unayo
about
Mkhwenyana?
the president?
Okay, sure.
I just want you to react on what President Ramaphosa said last night.
Okay. The president is the president, and Tinasi, we are the law-abiding citizens, and we respect our leaders. We respect Cyril Ramaphosa. We appreciate that at least he came and gave a speech. We are not happy with the speech because it's not direct and it's not sincere, but we respect him as a leader, and we hope as we go he will deliver another speech that is directed to the problems that people have. You just saw 5,000 men walking in a very small street here in Springs. All the buildings have glasses, not even one glass, as my brother has mentioned, not even one glass has been broken. That means these men are very disciplined. They are just complaining about a few things that the government is supposed to do. We're just saying, sort out the border, build the wall in the border, sort out the home affairs, because we know the IDs are costing here in Mpumalanga. The ID is 25,000 rand. And if somebody needs asylum seeker, it pays 10,000 rand. So that is contributing into criminality. So we appreciate what the president did to come out and said and give a speech, but we are not happy with the speech because it was not sincere and it was not direct to the current problems that we have. And we hope he is going to very soon give another speech that is going to be more direct to these issues. Yeah, more. Yeah.
What in particular were you not happy about that the president touched on? Because he touched on a number of things, including some of the interventions in law enforcement and also labor to try and deal with this issue.
Yeah, no, the same departments that he's instructing to go and deal with the problems are the ones that are contributing into the problem that we have in the country. So we as the community, we want to help the president, we want to help our leaders, we want to help everyone to get to know these problems. Because if you are telling me if we have the people that from other countries that are staying in this building, and you are saying to me, I must go and tell the police, I have no right to ask for papers from this person. But I'm a South African, I'm paying tax. I have a citizen's right to even arrest that person, let alone to ask for papers. I have the right to arrest him, cuff him, take him to the police station, nearest police station, and explain my case to them. So the blanket approach for the president to say it's the police that are supposed to deal with the problem. We are 32 years into this democracy, and these police were here. These departments that he's talking about, the Department of Labor and everybody, the law enforcers and everybody, they were here. They are here. These things are happening while they are here. That's the reason why we are standing up in the community. And the president must appreciate, all the leaders must appreciate that we are 1 year, 6 months old with these marches, and we've never killed anyone, we've never hit anyone. All this tribalism and xenophobia and minions and vigilante groups and everything that they've been mentioning, they've never succeeded with it. So they must just face the problem as it is. And I think that will solve the problem.
Just to piggyback off of that point, you made mention of the 30th of June.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been much details shared about the 30th of June.
Yeah.
Remember when you came to Eyewitness News Studios, you mentioned that there'd be about 1 million people that you'll be leading on that day.
Yeah.
Give us some more context.
We're putting it a notch up now. We are going for 2 million men. And we because we just want to show how many people are free during the week to come to these marches, and it should be a worrying factor for the president and the cabinet and the parliament that during the week on Monday more than 5,000 people are here. That means people are not working. And if the country is going to go anywhere, it must create jobs for South Africans. So the 30th of June is just a deadline. It's not an event. We are building up to that 30th of June as we do. As my brother has mentioned, that we are going to Nkandla, we are going to Scott, we are going to Itandi, we're going to Pietermaritzburg, we're going to Tembisa, and all these other areas. It's a build-up to sensitize our brothers and sisters from Africa, from the nearest countries. That they must go back to their countries, fix their papers, come in the country, respect the laws, fix the attitude, and then they are always welcome into in our country. But we also want to mention that they must appreciate this 30th of June. They must also respect it, and they must honor it, because it's an act of gesture and also a friendly reminder that your country has got laws, and also this country has laws. So those laws must be abided to and respected.
We've already seen acts of violence in places like Escort where there was looting. Can you guarantee that the 30th of June will be peaceful? Okay,
first of all, we were not there. Even my brother was not there in Escort when that thing happened. But we got the news that foreigners try to provoke the citizens of Umchezi Escort by undermining the rule of law, because they were undermining the rule of law. They are immigrants in this country. They are illegal foreigners in this country, but they are asylum seekers in this country, but they are owning shops. which is against the constitution of this country. So for a foreigner to have a nerve to go to the court and say, no, the mayor mustn't do this and do that, that's a provocation to the community. So we are begging our brothers and sisters from all over the country, from all over the world, when they are here in South Africa, they must respect the citizens of South Africa. They are very peaceful people. Before that violence, that looting of the shops of foreigners, there was no any violence. The people were marching peacefully and telling them, giving them deadlines, and the mayor also issued 21 days to say, guys, constitutionally you are not supposed to own these shops because the LED office made a mistake. You can't tell me the LED office is a local economic development, it's a local development economy for locals. So how do you give a permit to run a shop and you get a permit that was given by a local economic development officer? How can you do that? Because you are a local economic development? So that means every paper that you produce must go to the locals. So we condemn that violence, but also we are saying the foreigners must not take people take them for a ride, because we will have those unfortunate situations where people are looting and maybe violence and even cause deaths, which are things that we are not anticipating in what we are doing.
Should that happen though, are you as protest leaders going to take responsibility for it?
It will never happen. It will never happen.
Ndabandaba, one question from the SABC. We've seen the president addressing the nation yesterday. So just to clarify for the nation, what do you expect from the government side to do?
Is to implement the laws, go and build a wall on the border, stop these people from flocking into the country. That is simple. And now we don't want to give more days, like 7 days or whatever. We want it done yesterday. If they can't do it, we can mobilize people in 1 month and we can build that border for ourselves.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and no, thank you very much for Mr. Ndabandaba for the clarity of what has transpired here. The majority of these people that are gathered here, they have been practicing their constitutional right freely and very peacefully. So it proved beyond reasonable doubt that as South African people, as we known as a welcoming nation, and we have managed to be peaceful for so long and not destroying anything. And the majority of people that have been here, and if you look at that, they never been, there have been protests before 2004 and 2015, but they would never respond from the national community that are here illegally. And the national community, they've come and take their garbage back home, which is proof beyond reasonable doubt that South African people, as welcoming as they are, they've managed to be peaceful and to beg these people to pack their bags and go, which is a rightful, our right to make sure that we demand our government to respect us. And what is a good thing about this is that as a normal civil organizations, people on the ground with no budget, zero budget, we have managed to make people react and peacefully. And so we are demanding that on the 30th there will also be more peace, and even the piece of glass that will fall on the 30th as a result of our ancestors and our people that are respecting the rule of law in this country. If you go to Malawi and if you go to Tanzania and everywhere, each and every 5 to 10 kilometers, there are stop and goes, and there are not stop and goes, there are roadblocks. And all there are no roadblocks in South Africa, and those roadblocks that they are doing is because their countries are damaged and government is doing nothing, and all of them in their countries, they may suppress as they live because they are politicizing this. They want to be welcomed as heroes, as if they were at a battlefield. They were not at the battlefield. They are ashamed to their country's citizens that they came, they went to another country and embarrassed their own country of origin by selling drugs and doing criminality. they should never be welcomed as heroes in their countries of origin. Instead, when they arrive, they should be taken immediately to jails, because it's a very simple thing. By the Constitution and by the UN Code of Conduct.
How are you funding all of this?
Come again?
Funding.
There's no funding. If you're talking about funding, that is an insult, my sister. These people are tired. All of us, we are tired. We have no money, we have no funding, we have nothing. When people that are tired, when people are enough, even in your relationship, my sister, when you are tired, you don't need any funding to live that relationship. You don't need any funding to say, to stand for your right, to stand for who you are. It's a propaganda of politics and politician that always says that every movement that is there, because they've sold the propaganda to the society of South Africa, that each and every move, when they pass people in, they give them food, they give them food parcels and stipend and all of that. And then they said, we are loved, we are loved, we are loved, only to see that all those are paras. They can't lead us when we don't want to be led by them anymore.
Say South Africans are sending conflicting messages. While you say they should leave, while others are still continuing to buy at their shops. What do you say in that perspective?
No, we encourage each and every South African citizen not to buy any foreigner's shop, because all of them, they are injecting the poison in everything that they do, so that they make sure that by the 30th, all of us will be killed. You know that as we speak here, the message does not quickly reach each and every corner of South Africa. It's important that we encourage each and everyone that get the message and pass it on, that all illegal immigrants that are owning any other shop everywhere, every corners of South Africa, they must make sure that they don't support those businesses until we find ourselves again and have our general dealers as we used during apartheid and during the dawn of democracy.
Ngizwe ngicela ukubuza ukuthi after this march makwenzeka kanje ubhuti omkhulu, ngabe ukhona umushintsho ozowenzeka na kithi thina abantu baka South Africa njengoba singasebenzi baba? Yini into ezowenzeka ukuthi sibe right thina? Ngabe simasha kuzowenzeka emva kwemashi?
The damage of 32 years can never be fixed overnight. The damage of 32 years will be fixed accordingly, and the first thing is that you clean the house. When you clean the house, and when you clean the house, you take all the furniture out, and then you fumigate the house, then you rebuild again. And the difference is there, because the more than 11 countries are taking their garbages back, which is different. Then we must demand the Department of Trade and Industry and businesses in South Africa to make sure that they release those funding to train our people to be more involved in business, not to be relying on government as if we are a social welfare state.